Welcome. Okay. Are you going to do like a... Welcome to our healthy life.
Welcome to our healthy life. So this is different because we're not live, right? We've got a camera here, we got a camera here, we got the lighting. We set this up, right? We have audio going, right? We're mic'd up too. So this is definitely a different show for us. And we're excited to do this because the quality is going to be higher. Ideally, it will be. And we're able to edit.
Add some special effects.
And she's really stuck in these special effects.
And maybe something will happen.
And I go, so that, she's like, thinks it's gonna be some like special effects, Star Wars, zzz, or we take our finger and go like that.
Yeah, he can do that stuff, so why not, right? Maybe I'm like, and here's lavender. Lavender.
Or my wife is a...
beautiful princess?
Ting.
And then I'm a princess, something like that.
Something like that. But probably not, because it's our first one. So we don't need to be stuffed together, but you see you have a little bit, okay. There we go.
But there's cords at my feet.
Okay, but they didn't see that, they didn't know that.
So we're also working on not talking over each other, so that was a nice friendly pause.
Yes, that was a nice friendly pause. We're choosing not to speak over. No, the idea is that she can't speak over me, right? Because she always speaks over me, and so we're going to make sure that that doesn't happen. Because anytime.
So what he's actually saying is he's totally sexist because he's saying that only I can't speak over him. Wow, sexist, totally sexist.
Hey John, let's review the tape. Roll them back. Yeah.
So maybe something cool will happen.
Pow, right?
Yeah.
Or blood will squirt out of my nose. That's what you want. You'll notice that I never am violent towards her.
That's not true. Notice. Watch, guys.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not violent.
Yeah. And then my head, he'll like make it my head flies off.
She is tripping. She's tripping. She thinks I'm like some motion graphics.
Maybe he isn't now, but he will be.
Okay, anyway, so here we go. Today we're making a... What are we making? Oh. Lemon Waldorf salad, okay? So...
we're gonna start with some apples. And we're gonna dice and chop these apples. Can you do it with that?
So, we just had Christmas yesterday. This is the day after Christmas. And
yes, it is.
It's rather loud. Can you just chop less loud? So we had Christmas yesterday.
Let me do this.
And what are we doing?
You have the paring knife, so it's easier for you to cut the insides out.
Okay, got it.
And I can do big cuts.
So, yesterday was Christmas. We had rather a nice Christmas. It was wonderful. My brother Roberto was in town. My sister Emily's in town. My other sister Abby is in town. And we had I just said I should never say We had a nice Christmas. All the kids had fun. And here's what's amazing. I've had one white Christmas in my life, I believe.
Really? Only one?
Only one.
Wow, this is news. I did not know this.
What did you think? Growing up in Los Altos, I had white Christmases.
I guess how
living
could you?
in Santa Cruz, no.
I've had
what
a
I had
few
was
in my life.
What I did was in 1999.
How'd I know he was going to say that?
In 1999, we went to New York. Well, so my cousin, I went to New York. My cousin lived in New York when he was since he was 5 years old, and New York City, Manhattan, and man, he just had that city on Lizzock. Lockdown. You forgot the lockdown, and let me tell you, it was amazing. I went there I would go there every other year.
Just look up in between.
She touched me with wet hands.
I'm sorry.
Jeez Louise. See, I would use the back of my hand like that, and there's no wetness.
Oh, see, I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
That thought didn't go through my head.
I know, she just said, touch his face with wetness. So, 1999, it was a snowy year. Ginger, Tomer's mom, my cousin's mom, took us to Tavern on the Green, I believe, for a brunch. It was snowing, we walked in the snow afterwards. It was just magical. Never had that before.
You were there for Christmas? So you weren't with your family?
It might have been the day after Christmas, actually.
That you flew there?
Yeah, but it was for sure like that whole. But I guess then I've never really had a legit
woke up Christmas
snow.
Till this year.
And now, the day before Christmas, it started blistering snow. Stayed all the way through Christmas. And there's still some on the ground. It's amazing, so I was pretty stoked.
I didn't know that. That's very sweet, honey. Your first white Christmas.
So let's talk about
family. And 5 kids.
Let's talk about Merry Christmas. You know, it's that big thing. Oh, Starbucks didn't put a Christmas mug because it offends some people or it discludes some people.
I didn't know that.
Don't say Merry Christmas. People don't say Merry Christmas because it don't want to
offend someone
or offend someone. And so living in California,
specifically Santa Cruz,
go around. You can probably hear. Hold on. Okay, I don't see the monitors clicking. You go around and people don't say Merry Christmas, really.
Okay, so we chopped up some celery. I don't even know. How much do you think 4 ounces is?
Well, theoretically it's a half a cup, but...
Oh, okay, so more than that, which I have more. I just didn't know. Well,
No. I mean, this could be 4 ounces.
That's not half. Okay. Maybe I'll do like...
Yeah, a little more.
This much more.
Well, so...
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Up here, everybody just says Merry Christmas. I didn't even hear one happy holiday. And I was testing the water, so, oh, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. So definitely area has a lot to do with it. This is a blue state, super blue state, but people are saying Merry Christmas. I didn't go into Portland, so I might have been clubbed if I had said Merry Christmas in Portland. But I was thinking, better not, I want to live.
Can I say, so do you know what I find? I think that like if someone said to me Happy Hanukkah, I'd be like, oh, Happy Hanukkah. And then I would know that they celebrate Hanukkah and I would think that's awesome. That's me personally. Like, why not say whatever it is you're celebrating and just own it and be happy instead of being like, oh, I can't say something because it might offend someone else. But how is that offensive that people are like wishing you something that's special to them?
That's not a bad thing at all.
I don't think that's bad.
And
Happy Kwanzaa. Oh my gosh, Happy Kwanzaa. That's awesome. I think that's awesome. And then I'd probably say, exactly, what is that Kwanzaa? I don't really know much about it. And I would know I could ask them because they celebrate it.
And they're saying happiness, Merry.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were just like Happy Hanukkah to you, I'd be like, yeah, double H back and right back at you and a Merry Christmas to you also. Like, what's the big deal? I don't care. Like, I'm not tripping either way. I don't care if, see, it just, I had better things to do than get offended by something like that. Like when she talks over me, maybe I'll get offended. But if you're telling me happy Hanukkah, you're right. Happy Hanukkah, yeah, I ain't tripping. Okay, so we're just gonna be chopping these up. I should just be, here, why don't we switch? Because you can talk and I can chop faster than you.
That's questionable. I don't know
Sexist.
if you can really chop faster than me.
Oh my Lord. So talk about something.
Okay, so he wants me to talk. I think we need to trade. I think I should be chopping, you should be looking and talking. Because the other time you were just looking down.
Okay, so.
Maybe you'll chop your finger off. Let me do this.
This makes no sense to me.
Why? I'm good at chiming in on your
You're
conversations.
making the things too small anyway, chiming in. Okay, so. This is like, I think we're going to release this on the, this will be the second. So, 2017 for us was an amazing year in many respects. Mm-hmm. And sad in some respects. We were able to provide home care for my father back in the beginning of January, like January 14th-ish. Mm-hmm. And he had what do you have, heart issues?
He had
leukemia.
Leukemia? And he had
it was leukemia, but he had heart problems, heart arrhythmia.
what is it called? It's called heart.
Congenital heart failure.
Yes, he had that.
And he had kidney issues. His kidney shut down before, and so he had to go to dialysis. I was taking him to dialysis
and
all
I think
the time.
that was due to his heart thing, his kidneys. But anyways, keep going.
Yeah, no, I don't
They
think
were
it
all
was.
linked.
What happened was, I think he got to a depleted state of nutrition and hydration that shut his kidneys down one time really bad. They had to bring him back, and they couldn't bring his kidneys back as well because of the leukemia. The leukemia was destroying him. He was just losing weight and stuff.
And
Anyway,
that's actually what he died of in the end. Leukemia had taken over his whole body.
but they didn't put that. They put heart failure.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I don't know if they want to go into that much depth or anything or answer any more questions. Just like, okay, look, his heart failed at this last minute. That was that. Anyway, I got to spend the last month of his life. He spent the last month of his life with us at our house in Santa Cruz. It was amazing. Very touching. We got to reconnect like we hadn't been able to in 25 years, maybe 30 years. And so he got to see all my grandkids and hang out with us, and it was amazing.
It's so different when you live with someone, right? The level of life and experience is so much deeper. So if you ever have the opportunity to take a parent in your home or a grandparent in your home or a sibling or someone and help take care of them, we highly recommend it. I mean, it's a lot of work, but it's really bonding that you're not going to get in any other way except for that setting and that experience.
Now understand this though, we were preparing for years down the road. We were like, okay, this is it. He's with us for years. We're gonna take him on a road trip. We have to prep things different. We have to live different. We have to be different. We have to the whole thing.
Yeah.
And
we were taking him to dialysis 3 or 4 times a week.
4 times a week.
4 times a week. Well, you were. Oh, I guess.
Was.
Yeah.
And the point is, he lasted 1 month, and it was an ultra amazing month. But I was ready, and I was already.
Ready and willing.
Ready and willing, but I was already thinking ahead of time. I never ever want to. There's like caregiver burnout. These are legitimate things. There's so yeah, caregiver burnout is a legit real thing, and there's resentment. They can say you can even hate the person, and it's no fault of their own, but they just are very. It takes a lot, right? So I was preparing for that, and I didn't have to go through that. So I got to spend this amazing time, but. Well, if you're going to take care of someone, I would say from the get-go, from the jump, already be on it. Start working on yourself. Start going to groups, support groups, things like that, because by the time you got to go and you're feeling it, I think it's too late.
Yeah.
So I was like, we went to this thing at the church. They were talking about it, and there's so much support out there, but you got to go.
Hospice support.
Hospice support. There's caregiver support. There's support groups. There's websites, there's forums, there's all that, and it's important that you do that.
I think if I could redo any of it, I would have said that we would have started hospice, would have been a good thing. And so this is what's hard with hospice, is that you always think that means you've given up and you're just gonna die. Okay, that's not what it means. But because some people are on hospice and they get off of hospice and they still live. Right? So it isn't like you have to be like you're 100%, but it does mean that you are. I don't know if you could have done the dialysis actually and been on hospice.
So I'm glad it went exactly the way it did. I wouldn't have started anything sooner. I don't think I would have started anything sooner at all. I think that it went exactly the way it was supposed to.
Yeah, that was nice.
And I mean, it was amazing to me. I'm so happy I was able to do that. And I was so happy that we had a place that the siblings could come and hang out. And
totally.
when it all went down and he passed on Valentine's Day, they were also able to come and be at our home. And it was just, so that was one of the sad things that happened throughout the year.
Can I just add one more? So I guess I just kind of want to plug a little bit about hospice. Hospice is an awesome thing that I feel like people don't take advantage of enough. They have all kinds of amazing services. They'll have people who come in, and the whole point is to make whatever time you have left amazing. That's like the point.
The point is for you to be comfortable.
For the family and for everyone else. You could have someone come and play music to the person who's on hospice. There's a lot of really great services and support for the family and for the person. And so that's something that I think that we just don't
do enough.
Yeah. It's hard to know when to do that. It's hard to know. Anyways, so I would say if you're in a situation like that, look into hospice.
Always look it up, because to me, before, hospice was like, oh yeah, you're sending them off to be dead, to die, or that's it, you've given up, like she said. But it's not. It's so much more. They just want whether it's a month or 4 ounces of roughly chopped walnuts, whether it's a month or a year or 2, they want that last bit of. That was 4 ounces.
You think so? I don't
sure.
think that's enough.
Yeah, a cup is 8 ounces, and this is heavy, and that would be
That's not a half a cup for sure.
Okay, sure. I disagree 100%, but you know what?
It's compromise.
It's not compromise. It's not. It is about compromise. This isn't compromise.
What is it then?
Happy wife, happy life.
To do it.
Happy wife,
then
happy
that's
life.
Compromising.
I'm sacrificing.
Oh, so sacrifice and compromise are different or the same?
This is just a pure sacrifice.
Why? Is it a sacrifice and not a compromise?
You hear the aggression in her voice? I'm not aggressive towards her. I love her. She can't make me do it.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so what, you're gonna put, it's not sour cream. They didn't call for sour cream.
No, but
She
I
just
want
wishes she could put sour cream.
to like do some
So, apples,
with sour cream.
celery, and then oil. This is gonna be great, mayo and oil.
So I hate mayo. Okay, people.
I love mayo, people.
I hate
Okay,
it. So
people.
I'm actually gonna make myself a little thing
With sour cream.
With sour cream to just see if it tastes good. So it says you can use Greek yogurt or mayo.
Oh, see, this is less color because they use red apples, and we had green apples. So
yeah,
it'll be like that's good enough for you. You don't need any more.
So this is for me.
And so now we're gonna do this.
And we're gonna see if it even tastes good with
mayo, with sour cream.
With sour cream. And we're gonna do this with mayo.
2/3 of a cup.
And all of you people can eat that.
All of you people.
Do we want
what? Yeah, 7 drops. Bust it. 7 drops of lemon.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo!
She put 8. So then you're gonna mix it up good. Here we go.
Add a little sour cream into mine.
So now I just realized the lighting issue. Like when I come over to this camera, lighting drops off. Do you see that? So I have to have here. I have to have wider lighting. I'm dropping stuff all over the place.
So I would love to do this with plain Greek yogurt. I bet it will be amazing. I'm excited for him to try it with mayo.
Oh, this is all sweet. This is all sweet. This is great. I just tried the apple with a little bit of mayo.
I'm like so scared.
Okay, here we go. I'm trying this out right here, okay?
Okay, hold on. Let me try mine out.
Wow, so simple. You know what, that lemon
really does it.
Okay, let me tell you. How many drops did you put?
3.
They say the lemon gives it a kick. If you drop lemon down your throat, it wouldn't give it a kick. I don't feel the kick. The lemon in here gives it this wonderful, amazing citrusy kick. The sweetness from there's just a tiny bit of salt and creaminess from the mayo. It's got the crunch from the apple and the walnut.
And the celery.
Oh yeah.
The celery is a great crunch in here. Celery is really good for you. Low calories, lots of greatness. So, this is yummy.
This is a winner. Let me try yours. You try mine.
I'm not trying it.
No. Why? You're on the show.
I can't.
You're on the show.
Oh my gosh.
You're on the show.
I made my own on purpose.
You're on the show. You're not. It's not. You eat tuna. Okay, she's acting even extra weird, honey.
No, honey, I can't.
You're not being a legit person. Then she's not. She doesn't want to do this. She doesn't want to blog or vlog or. She doesn't want this. She doesn't want it bad enough.
Freaking! I can smell the mayo. It's disgusting. If I puke, I'm puking right in your mouth.
Come on, come on.
Honey, stop it.
Puke it.
Okay, can you just close the lid to the mayo? You know, the smell of mayo makes me want to vomit.
But she loves tuna fish, okay?
Not super tuna, not super mayo. Stop, that is.
I'm ready for you to puke in my mouth. Let's do this.
Stop that, stop. Okay, if you don't like mayo, that will be a hard one to swallow.
That's okay.
Get out of my head.
All right. So yeah, thank you. This was called the Waldorf, Lemon Waldorf salad. It's got mayo, apples, it's got walnuts, celery, lemon essential oil. It's really yummy. It's got that pop. It's something you can make in a few minutes and add it to a lunch or something. The sour cream it has no salt. So that's why you just taste it like a creamy, and that sour cream cuts the sugar to me. But I would say Greek yogurt probably would do it, and you could probably add a pinch of salt to the Greek yogurt.
So the Greek yogurt would probably be awesome. I love it with the sour cream. If you don't like mayo, you won't like it with mayo, because you can taste the mayo, okay? If you're like, oh my gosh, I love mayo, you're gonna love that. You're gonna love it. If you don't mind to actually taste the mayo, it'll be fine. And I can see that if you're okay with mayo, you'll love it. It's gonna be a good dish. If you hate mayo like me, do it with sour cream or do it with Greek yogurt, because that's gonna be so good.
Thanks for joining us. This is our first edited, uploaded, high quality cooking spot. What we try to do is talk about a couple little issues or something throughout the thing, and also our year. Once again, we're probably going to do a year in review actually, just for the heck of it. But please like below, subscribe, and share. That would be super helpful.
Yes. Wait, I'm going to say something good about our year. All we did is, I mean, that was good. I guess your dad lived.
That was amazing. I said that was amazing.
Oh, but we'll just do a whole year in review.
We're going to do a whole year in review.
Okay.
So thanks for joining us. Remain unaltered. And once again, if you like this, share it. If you have any questions regarding essential oils, let us know. That's what we do.
Absolutely. And if you're interested and you already have an essential oil person, go back to that person. We're very serious about loyalty. If you don't have a person, then let us know, because we want to be your person.
If you ain't loyal, then you spoiled. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know about that ghetto stuff. And that's not even ghetto. I was just trying to get what's up.
Nice.
So here we go. Here's our new exit. And our healthy life.
You're supposed to run. And our healthy?
Our healthy life. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Her boob broke my rib. All right. Thanks for joining us. Take care. Bye-bye now.
Remain unaltered.
Remain unaltered.